Domain and range is a difficult Domain and range is a difficult topic for many students, so one thing I like to have them do is create a picture. I really think it helps them develop the skills with domain and range, and they're playing around and doing something fun with it. I have a project on it that I'll post to my blog. You can check that out. So what I have my students do is I have them create something. So for example, they might want to create a house, and they might start with a box. So when we talk about starting with the box, okay, so we need to start with 4 sides. So when I started making my box, I noticed that this side goes on forever and I need to cut it off. So do I want to cut it left to right, which is my domain, or up and down, which is range? So I want to cut it up and down, which is range. So that means my values need to do with y. So I wonder, how high do I want my box to be? So I'm thinking I want it to go to 2 and -2. So another big mistake is that when they put in the values, that they don't put them in from least to greatest. So they would put the 2 here and then the -2 on the other side, and then nothing's going to happen because your statement is not true. So this is the left side of my box. So I'm going to copy this and delete this negative here, and now I have the right side of my box. So if I would like my horizontal lines, I want it at 2. So this time when I'm thinking about how I want it cut, I want it cut from left to right, which is domain. So from -2 to +2. So -2, and this time I'm going to use x values. And then I'm going to copy this again. I'm going to change it to -2 so it moves to the bottom, and now it's symmetrical. And then the cool thing is I can play with the colors. So I click the wheel, and then I have all these colors, so I want to make them all the same. You could always make them different. So this is a really cool project for the students to play around with domain and range. They can make really cool things. They get into more functions than just linear functions. My students have gotten into sine and cosine and absolute value, which is a lot higher than what we cover in Algebra 1, but it's good knowledge for them to have. And those functions, especially like a step function, really has them focus on domain and range. And it makes it a fun way for them to learn it. If you would like a copy of the activity, check it out on my blog at pyrScared.com.